Gary's been playing the game, but it's Andi's turn to roll the dice. Get the hell out, Gary! It's the Sisters After Show. Stay tuned.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey! Hey!
Da-da-da!
Da-da-da! Get the hell out, Gary! I'm so tired of this man show.
Gary has nerve, honey.
The gumption. The nerve.
The nerve.
Welcome back to the Sisters After Show. Y'all, we are feeling things.
Okay.
This is too much.
We're triggered.
We're triggered. We're going to get into all of it. We're going to get into Gary and his audacity.
Child.
Because it's a lot. We're going to get into the Zach and Karen and Danni fiasco. We're going to tell y'all why we're tired of Sabrina. And then we're going to keep it freaky deaky like we always do. So stay tuned to the very end. I am your girl, Drew Jones. I could not do this without Howard the Third.
Howard the Third, everybody. Nice to be seen. Nice to be heard.
Death drop. Howard is going to be in the live chat with you guys, so make sure to tune in. Obviously, El Marie and Nakia aren't here with us this week, so we definitely want you guys to tune in and to chat it up with us because, you know, we want to hear your all's opinions.
Yes.
Because there's a lot to have opinions on tonight, but what was your thought
Overall
tonight's episode?
Thought, of course, Gary, still the nerve. Auntie, I'm loving, your acting skills. Like, and as an actress and like playing acting, dumb.
Yes.
To the whole situation in the show. Danni, I'm glad you came clean, child, because this one was hurting me. And overall, I thought it was a good episode. I mean, really just the beginning and the end was really good. And the middle was kind of just a fluffer. But, I'm here for it. I'll take it. I'm regular as the books.
You know what this episode was?
What?
Growth. It was growth. For a lot of people, I was happy for Karen. I feel like Karen had some growing in this episode. Andi gave me like kind of Beyonce in that movie Obsessed.
Ooh.
You know, when the white girl's trying to take Beyonce's man, she's like, "You touched my child. You tried to take my man." Like, that calmness that you're like, "Oh, this is scary as hell."
You think you crazy? I'll show you crazy.
Where's her Oscar?
At least a Golden Globe.
An Oscar snub for Beyonce.
Okay. I don't even know if she got an NAACP award for that. Where's that at?
Where that at, though? But we pick up this episode, and obviously it's picking up of last episode where Andi has found out that he's out here. He's for the streets.
He's definitely for the streets.
I think we've all had a scream of frustration before.
Poor Andi, though.
Poor Andi.
Because here she is thinking the only one, other than the wife. She the only number two. And here we go. She got a whole little lineup.
Yep.
Girl, there was a starting team.
Shorty, you just playing small forward. Okay.
You might have been MVP.
You're not even the shooting guard.
Ooh, child. Well, at least you in starting five.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But Gary walks in because he's got a key. And in true homegirl fashion, the girls are ready to go.
Yes.
And I'm here for it because I feel like every group of friends, when a man is playing one of your homies, you gotta fight. You gotta take off the earrings. Gotta pull out the pocket knife.
You gotta handle it.
Sometimes you gotta go to jail.
I mean, I was here for Danni because she was like, I done told you to leave. Let me just whoop his butt one good time. Pulled out the knife. I said, okay, Danni. I see how it goes. You was going in there. Me and my girls may be fighting in 2 seconds ago, but when the man come up in here, we sisters, honey. We put our differences to the side and we whoop this man's butt, and then we go back to fighting after.
Right? But Andi does the real chill. She just sat there the whole time, and I was like, what is going to happen? What is about? And she turns around. She keeps it cute.
Cute. Real cute.
She keeps it real cute. And she said, y'all go. Can y'all give us a minute? We're going to have this moment. And she basically, kind of confirms everything that this private detective is saying.
Yeah.
And now the wheels are turning. apparently this is not something new for Andi. Apparently Andi can keep it cool and you know,
keep it going.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Get it together. But I think what was really stuck out for me with Andi's story was the kind of breakdown she has after Gary leaves, where she's just talking about how tired she is. She's tired of playing these games. She's tired of having to be less of a woman just to like meet his needs. That was triggering for me. I felt like
that was very triggering because here she is giving this A1 performance. Like, baby, we never lied to each other ever. And then for her to go back and just break down in front of her girls, I was like, wow, I feel seen.
Yeah.
And I think I wrote down something in there where she was just like, oh yes, sick of being a fool for love, tired of the games, just telling the truth of, you know, who she is and who they are. Like, that just resonated with me. It was a powerful scene.
It made me think of, I saw this argument on Twitter, and I love that this show stays so in tune with social media and like the conversations that are being had, because I saw this conversation going on Twitter yesterday about someone said men are the only ones who don't get to be loved unconditionally. That women, children, and pets are all loved unconditionally. But that men have to provide something. And I disagree. I disagree heavily, Howard.
I don't know, child.
Because let me say this, okay? This man is in a whole marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With children.
Yeah.
With the children. He's emotionally manipulative. He's doing all these things, and no matter what, she still is giving him her everything. What is he bringing to the table?
Good peen.
I mean, but that's not enough.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. And I mean, we've seen it with a lot of the men on this show where it's like these women are professionals. They're beautiful. They're smart. They're funny. They have all of these amazing qualities. What are these men bringing to the table? And the women still aren't enough for them.
Yeah.
Like, they still are managing to find something
wrong. I mean, that's really good how you put it down. Like, if you break it down like that, I guess he doesn't really bring anything to the table.
No.
So I wonder why did we get the backstory of why she even kind of, like, they pursued each other type of thing? I know they said, I think they met at the gym, but I don't know what he really
I don't think
brings.
she knew in the beginning. But,
Right.
But what bothers me about these relationships on the show, and just in general, because, like, Tyler Perry does do a great job of keeping, you know, these topics relevant, is that I think in a lot of, in society, like, society-wise, men really don't have to bring a lot. I mean, we would prefer them to have jobs.
Right.
And to provide, because systematically men have put themselves in a position where they're supposed to do that. Where by their terms, like, men are the ones who said men are head of household. So if we're expecting that, it's because y'all made us believe that.
Right.
But women have to look a certain way. We gotta weigh a certain weight. We gotta want to have sex all the time. We have to have a job because, God forbid, we're gold diggers. You know, but we can't make more money than you because then we're emasculating you.
Oh.
We gotta be smart, but not too smart, because we can't question your point of views. We just gotta go with the flow. We gotta be ambitious, but not too ambitious. You know, hot where everyone wants us, but God forbid we even slightly, like, talk to somebody else. Because then we a hoe.
Joe.
It's just like, I just think it's interesting. Because, like, what does Gary bring to the table?
He really doesn't bring too much, I guess.
No.
I mean,
Good wine.
good wine, maybe a good job. I know here in the live chat, I think it's Boomin. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but he says, and what does Gary do to earn $100K before taxes? Does anybody know?
That's what I would like to know, because when he sounded real pressed about having to give $50K, and I'm like, I would love to have $50K a month.
$50K a month is fine.
Right.
I'll even take $25K.
Right.
But, I mean, I guess maybe we'll have to wait later on in the season to see what exactly he brings to the table, what his whole, like, thing is, his niche is, type of thing.
I don't want him to be here for the rest of the season.
I know, but I think he's probably
I know
gonna
he
stick
will
around.
be, because realistically, like, we all have that person that we allow there for longer than they need to be.
Yeah.
But it just, ugh, Gary. I just don't like you.
Trifling Gary.
There's no redeeming qualities to me about him. There's redeeming qualities about Zach. There's redeeming qualities about every other man on the show. But Gary, to me, truly is gross.
Just scum.
But not to look at. I mean, he's very nice to look at.
Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
Wonderful gowns. Nice on the eyes.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Danni and Karen obviously have had this beef going on for a minute. Danni casually says, I F Zach. And then, which I was like, girl.
After Karen just apologized.
But I did see where she was going with it, because obviously she shows the video and comes to find out that Zach is basically just high on the ground, talking about how much he loves Karen, which I still really want to know what marijuana strand makes you do that. Because
I was just like, even if you are crossfaded, like, I don't even know all of that, because he said he had been drinking too.
Oh, that would make more sense.
So I was like, okay, maybe
that would make more sense,
sir.
But what I did like was that Danni basically said that to prove the point that I'm not a friend who would sleep with her friend's man, and y'all made it seem like I would be, and that's where I've been hurt in this entire situation.
Yeah.
Because I almost forgot about it for a second, just because I was like, Danni, girl, like, just let it go. But that would hurt, because it's not just you. You're basically saying that, like, I don't have loyalty towards you. I'm not a good friend. Like, there's so many things that you're alluding to by saying I would sleep with your ex.
Exactly. It was such a deeper meaning, because I was like, Danni's really hurt, you know? That's why she didn't want to say sorry. That's why she kept going on. Like, she's heard that y'all think of her like this. And then you had enough nerve to talk about her behind your back?
Yeah.
Like, poor Danni.
Because it's also like, you're basically saying that you think I'm so desperate for a man
that I would take your man. I'm your best friend.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
That I'm so desperate that it's so hard for me to find someone that I would take your like, that would hurt. That would hurt my feelings.
I done took your man into my house, your ex-man, because he was living in a shelter, and now you're mad at me because you think we slept together, like, that I would actually go and sleep with him.
But I really like that Karen owned up to her ish, and she was able to apologize and say, you know, I don't phrase things well. I speak in an ill manner, and I'm sorry for that. Because I think that takes a lot of women to be able to do. It's very hard to self-reflect and admit that you're wrong.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the pastor. Because, Aaron, Aaron was the reverend. He let her know.
You know what someone brought up in the last week's video in the comments? Someone said, how's he a pastor? Because he gave her a foot massage on the first date, and that was real sensual. And I completely forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. But who was it? Pastor West? Who was
Wilson? Wilson.
Child who blew up on Twitter.
Shamana Maya.
Ma'am, get out. Get
the
out.
Holy Ghost dance.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like they just threw that in there. Maybe they didn't realize, like, oh yeah, he was giving foot massages, massaging bunions at dinner.
And on the 7th day, Lord said, let me see them bunions,
hey,
child.
Let me see them bunions.
Hey, let me see them bunions. Hey.
I can't stand us.
Ooh, child. I need me a Pastor Aaron to come with these feet.
Okay, and give us a lesson.
Because they hurt. Okay, I've been walking in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm tired. Anyway.
Oh, gosh.
Seems that Pastor Aaron is a no-go because, Karen takes Zach back.
Yeah.
They can't even make it home, child.
Oh, baby.
Let's talk about car sex real quick, because obviously they pull over and have car sex. And I just think...
The way that he said it, though, like, I can't wait.
I was like,
ooh, flip the car, honey. Flip it. Flip. You can't wait. Let's pull over.
Right.
You can't. Oh,
we're going to do this while we're driving.
But car sex, I'm like, is it overrated or not?
I feel like car sex is something that you do when you're in high school because you don't have anywhere else to go.
That's true.
I'm too tall for car sex.
Okay. But I will say, to spice it up, good little car sex here or there.
If you have like a big car, I mean, she had a big car.
Yeah.
She has a big car. She's tiny. He's tiny.
I mean, true.
So I guess. But, like, her arm, I was like, at least turn the headlights off, sis. Your arm hanging out the window. Like,
got the same bunions in the air.
Right. The same bunions that Pastor Aaron was blessing her now dangling out the damn car.
I don't know. I think car sex is kind of cute, you know. Oh, so I've heard. But you know, it's a cute little thing. Like, I can see it, especially when you guys are making up, and it's just like, oh, let's do what we used to do.
Yeah, I do love, like, the spontaneity of it. I do love the, like...
We almost get caught.
Yeah, like, ooh, you so fine. Pull over. She didn't pull over fast enough, to be honest, because that man, respectfully to his wife, is fine as hell. Respectfully. So I was been, skirt, skirt.
Okay, real quick. Not even a blinker, just whoop, whoop. Across all 4 lanes. Whoop. I'm headed to the nearest exit, honey. I'm gone.
Pulling into a quick trip. Pump my gas. Get my gas pumped. You know what I'm saying?
I was happy she took him back. I was also happy that she went over there and was just like, hey, you know, you didn't watch the video. Like, she just played along with it with Danni, which was real cool because I liked that too. And she was just like, I'll talk about it when we get home. I said, come on, Karen. Come on. Next thing you know, she in the bed in the morning. Like, come on, Karen.
You better get your man.
But tread lightly.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
I didn't know he had 2 girls. He had the one who said that doesn't matter and something else. Well, the one.
Yeah. Which, if you're in the chat right now, Howard, I want to know from you, if you had like a hookup buddy that you didn't really like that much, what's the nickname you put them in your phone as? What's their little nickname for you? Have you ever a nickname for someone?
If we make it to that stage, because I don't really save numbers.
Oh!
I got to know you off your digit 543. Okay. I just know your digit, the area code. But if I do say it, I'll just be like good time or bored. You know what I mean? Something.
I do a lot of emojis. I have a lot of eggplant emojis.
But how do you know who was who if everybody's an eggplant?
So, like, it just depends, you know, like...
Oh, my gosh. You got to go back and read the whole text thread.
No,
like, that's too much.
No. I have, like, one number where it's the emoji where the hands are up. Okay. And in my mind, it's like, she's, like, measuring, and then it's the eggplant emoji. You know?
Like, no, you're trying to be a spy.
No.
Nobody has time for all that.
No, because I know. I don't have that many people in my rotation, Howard. I'm a lady.
Oh, Lord.
But
Is that what we calling it?
You know what? But I will say, like, for exes and stuff, like, I have an ex that I just have, do not answer. Whatever you do, don't answer. So, you know. I got a few nicknames. Anybody in the chat have any nicknames for
Nobody
us?
just yet. Don't be shy. This is a safe zone.
No judgment.
Safe spot.
No judgment. We're not going to judge you.
I see a few of you guys are watching. We appreciate it. But, you know, answer the question, huh?
Listen.
Boom Men. Sorry if I still mispronouncing the name. But this person said, I had one named Domino's.
Ooh, I need to know.
Because they always delivered. Yes.
And that's all for tonight's show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. Might have to steal that one. Okay. If I meet someone who always delivers, because I'm in a sea of Garys. Just looking for a Calvin. Okay.
Oh, child.
Let's talk about Calvin and Sabrina. Because
you know, we said we are tired of Sabrina and this back and forth and asking all of Atlanta what she should do with this man. Set this man free. I'm over it. Like,
and send him my way.
Okay. Because if you're not down with the freakiness, okay, you know, he's trying to compromise. He gave you different panties. He's doing all he can to keep you happy. You're actually enjoying the sex. But it's this one thing. Yes, given he should explain to you before he pulls it out. Yeah. But it's like if you're having all these second guesses, like if you're second guessing yourself with this man, let him go.
It's just tired because it's like you're getting in your own. What really is wrong with him? In the grand scheme of things, as far as like and making a good partner, what about him is a no-no?
Exactly. I mean, it's just something she's not used to.
But it's like clearly you should like the things you're used to haven't been working for you.
That's true.
Because
That's true.
you've been single. This man is turning you out.
Exactly.
This man has been honest with you. He likes you. He pursues you. He's educated. He's open-minded. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's tiring. Stop asking everyone and their mother their opinion on your relationship.
Exactly.
And then getting butthurt when people make their little comments about it.
And that's what she getting. And she gonna tell Maurice, like, Maurice got something quick to say. And it's just like, girl, some things you should keep to yourself. Is there another coworker at the bank? I like Maurice and Sabrina's friendship, but can I see a Sally or, just somebody fresh from the bank?
Tyler, we do a little acting or whatever.
Tyler, we can be to Atlanta in 2 days, honey.
Listen, what's up?
We love the studios.
We do.
Drew's been there.
I sure have, so you don't even got to tell me where to go, okay? Just boop, boop, boop. Hello, yes, you'd like to make a deposit? I got you.
Yes, we'll be on the Will Smith soundstage.
Yes.
Cicely Tyson Ware? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
But I'm tired of Sabrina, and I need Sabrina to catch feelings with somebody else real quick.
No, I think Calvin's great for her. I need her to get out of her own head. Because this is the thing. I get where Tyler Perry's going with this, because there really is... Sometimes, black women, we get in our own way. We do. Sometimes. I'm sure all women, I can only speak for black women because I am one. And because dominantly my friends are black women. And the issue that we sometimes have is that we get in our own way. We create these, these speed bumps, these walls that we have to climb over that we didn't need to in the first place because we're so concerned about meeting a certain standard of what a relationship's supposed to look like.
Right.
And it's just like, this man's feeling you.
Exactly.
And he's a good man. He's a good man,
That's Savannah. A good man, Savannah. In the live chat, he asked, do y'all agree with the test Maurice suggested Sabrina to do?
So let's talk about that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Bring the friend over?
Yes.
The bisexual man to see if they flirt?
Yes.
Child, I was like, why involve somebody else to even play this game? I hate it too.
Because it has nothing to me, the issue in that situation would not be that he's attracted to men. It would be that he's flirting with someone else who isn't me. And it's like, I get everyone can have their preferences, whatever. Sexuality is a spectrum. I respect people. But like, in all honesty, I just think it's kind of backwards thinking to not for you to not want to be with someone strictly because they're bisexual, because at the end of the day, if you're looking for a monogamous relationship and they are looking for a monogamous relationship, the fact that they're potentially attracted to the same sex should not matter in that situation because they have committed themselves to you.
Right.
Because in the same fashion, just like when a hetero couple commits themselves to each other, you wouldn't want him looking at other women. It's the same fashion. Yeah. It's just like, it's this weird internalized homophobia that like you're afraid he's gonna
leave you for the same sex or something.
Yeah, and it's like, it's so tiring.
It's very tiring. Like, I just don't like how they want to involve a third party. Like, why bring this other guy in just to see if they flirt? Like, no.
And why do you have no issue talking about this with everyone but Calvin? Because Calvin's been nothing but honest with you this whole time. And he keeps telling you, and you don't, it's like you're trying to force his hand and push. You don't want to accept what he has to say.
Right.
You don't want to accept his truth. And so you're trying to push this whole other narrative. And it's like, no, you're the toxic one in this situation. You're the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're the one who sucks.
Like, if this bothers, like, sit him down. I understand. Like, if you want to just have a cuddy buddy, like, just say that or something, Don't bring him along. Like,
but it's like the man done told you what's up, and you just won't accept it. So you need to either let him go or get over it. But stop, like, enough. Enough. I can't. And also, don't ruin something as fun as a threesome. Because it's just like, that's a sacred thing.
It is.
And don't dirty it.
Yeah.
With your ill intentions. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't. Well, child, this episode ends with a bang.
Boom.
Boom. Because, last episode, the private detective hadn't told Jasmine yet.
Yeah.
We see this episode, child. She clearly done told Jasmine what was up.
And she said she wasn't going to tell.
Mm-hmm. I should have known by the haircut and the ill-fitted suit. She was a liar. She was a liar, child. She was a liar.
I'm done.
Because Jasmine came up in there, guns a blaming. So you the bitch that's been sleeping with my man. With her blunt bang cut. She was ready to fight. You can't, listen, don't ever fight a girl with blunt bangs. Because she will mess you up.
Okay.
She got nothing to lose.
I said, child, like, Andi, this is it. The jig is up. Mm-hmm. Now what you gonna do, honey? Now you got to get the wife on your side or something.
Yeah.
Because now your job was on the line. You about to be disbarred or something. Like, they could take that away from you. Like, you about to lose all the money. Like, come on. And you might even get your butt whooped.
Because right now, it's very Monica, Brandy, the boy is mine.
Okay.
And we need to go to, like, Destiny's Child girl. You know?
I could tell you've been crying.
And you need somebody to talk to.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I can tell you've been lying. Pretending that he's faithful and that he loves you.
Ooh, girl. You don't have to be crying. Because I'm your girl. All I'm saying.
You're my girl.
We're your girls.
Don't you know that we love you?
See, what y'all don't know about him is I can't let him go because he needs me. It ain't really him. It's just from his job.
And I ain't making it easy.
Ooh, child. Ooh. You know, that was a true story about Kelly.
It sure was.
It was.
Banger. Girl, listen to that in the car. But I really hope that Jasmine and Andi kind of do like a team up and it's like, we're going to get Gary.
I don't know. I want them to do, team up, girl power, but I'm also like, you need to whoop this bee's butt.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
first whoop her butt and then.
And Andi does kind of deserve an ass whooping a little bit.
Yeah, because you knew all this time. You don't took my money. Like, you couldn't pass me off to your friend, like another lawyer or something.
She did try.
Oh, she did try.
She did try.
But what happened to the boss? The beautiful white man?
Where'd the beautiful white man go?
Where'd he go? After he done gave Andi the third degree, I haven't seen him in a while.
For some litigation.
Probably to serve you papers. I believe he was there. Restraining orders.
Yes. I'm sorry, Howard. They said you got jury duty. You need to go.
He's at your house right now.
Well, we're going to have to wait till next week to see. But in spirit of, helping the people, we're going to do our Wednesday Wisdom.
Wednesday Wisdom.
For those of you who don't know, Wednesday Wisdom is our little segment where we go to 6 Brown Chicks on Twitter, and each week they help people by tweeting out their scenarios and asking the public for their opinions. So we're going to give our opinions because they matter.
Because they matter. Okay, so this first one, somebody wrote in and said, he had a settlement coming, so he splurged on me and my 2 kids for Christmas. He spent about $6,000. Well, his settlement was $7,500. And the lawyer, his ex, took most of that. We're getting evicted any day now. And I'm pissed that he was so stupid. How to forgive him? How to forgive him? Child, that's what you get. You should have put the money to the side. I understand with settlements, sometimes you're getting a large amount of money, but you don't know how much. So maybe not spend $6,000, maybe just spend $1,000 on you, the kids. And you should have known if his ex is the lawyer, she gonna get that money.
Right.
That's what she went to school for.
Use your head, child. Use it. Next.
Another person wrote in and said, I went to this busted down Waffle House because the server was kind with great combo and a pretty face. I fell in love. Dated for a month, moved her in. Outside of work, she's mean. Too aggressive in bed and demands love tips just for being my girl. Advice?
First of all, every Waffle House is run down. There's fine people that work at every Waffle House, and I think that it's required for them to have good conversation. So you're not special. Second of all, I want love tips. I'm about to start. I'm about to start being like, that'll be $25.73.
No, you need to tell her to get a love tip from somebody else. Why is she working the job in our relationship?
Why are you paying her if you don't want to do it? See, if you do it, then it's your fault. Then you're the dummy.
And why would you move her in so quickly and not, even if this was, you know, a woman and a man, or a man and a woman, like, why would you move this person in so quickly without getting to know the person?
It sounds like you're dumb and now you're broke.
Y'all don't think about dating first before you just come on in? A month later. The last one says, met her online, dating for a year. I live in Memphis and she lives in Houston, shouty. She live streams her hair tutorials. I joined and saw her ex walk by naked, asking for a towel. I've been paying her rent for months. I forgave her. How to get him out of her life? Advice?
Y'all a throuple.
Just stuck.
You go together. You go with him.
Like, she didn't mention that he was there, or...
I just want to know where y'all are at that you're paying people's rent.
Do you have...
I don't have a secret ex-boyfriend living with me, so if you want to pay my rent...
I mean, I don't even have hair, so I won't even be able to do tutorials. So if you want to pay my rent... I mean, what are you going to worry about? How to shape the scalp? Okay, that's it.
I do have hair, and I will do tutorials if you want, but, like, the only thing you have to worry about is my cat. She just walks around. I'll never cheat on you, babe.
Never.
Never.
Just pay rent.
Just pay rent.
Pay a month or two. Or 10.
A year. Thank you for the Wednesday Wisdom,
Wednesday
Howard.
Wisdom, brought to you by Six Brown Chicks on Twitter.
Yes, we love them. They're the best. You guys let us know what you would do in those scenarios because, as per usual, they are messy. And they do about six or seven scenarios each Wednesday. So if you want to see the other ones, head over there and check them out. Let's get on to our predictions.
Ooh.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Next week looks messy,
Oh,
child.
child. Some messy boots next week. So, of course, we see that Danni and the ex-wife are going to come together as one because Danny's going to Andi is going to trick Gary coming over, and here comes the ex-wife. They're going to know it's in cahoots, and they're going to get all of his money pretty much. Like, it's over, done deal. I definitely seen Karen in this whole, we don't know if it's a gunshot with Aaron's ex-wife, crazy ex-wife, killing herself possibly in this hair salon of hers. I do believe if she doesn't kill herself, she's definitely going to try or attempt. And there's going to be blood, maybe a fake suicide type of thing.
Child is already hard enough to keep a black business going. Now you got a white lady up in here trying to kill herself.
Okay.
Enough.
Over a man I don't even want.
I'm tired.
I don't want him, sis.
I got my own bum-ass man at home, and I don't want yours.
So go back to the church.
Okay? Anyway. I predict this threesome thing is not gonna work, but I feel like Sabrina's gonna try it.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's gonna get her feelings hurt, which she deserves at this point. And I just want Danni to catch a break.
Yeah.
I love Danni. Give my girl Danni some love.
I mean, we did see when Mignon was in here, it was slipped up that Danny's gonna have a love interest.
She just needs some dude. She just needs some love.
Hey.
Tired with these lame baby.
Danni Walker.
Danni Walker. I'm here for it. I want Danni to have love. I foresee it coming soon. And I'm tired of Sabrina. I love Novi.
Love Novi.
Love Novi. Sabrina, get on my goddamn nerves.
You got to go, Sabrina.
You can stay. Just get it together.
Hopefully she'll get a whole new love interest. Or
But I don't want Calvin to go away.
he'll be around with Maurice.
Ooh, yeah. I like that friendship. Let's keep that going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, until next week, Howard, where can they find you?
Yes, everybody, you can find me hanging out with your man on my social media page at Howard III on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh my gosh, and when your man's done with Howard, he'll be at my house where you can find me at OK Drew. I am also on the Real Housewives of Atlanta panel. So if you love the messiness of Sistas, you're going to love the messiness of the Housewives, honey. Until next time, we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.